Okay, so I am on my way to Black People Matter rally, and I just wanted to give, I don't know, I guess my energy before I go. I am very anxious just due to my previous trauma with police. I'm not afraid of the people that's gonna be there. You know, we're within the Black community, and I don't think that there's gonna be any looting or rioting and whatever else tactics they use to try to demonize the movement. I do think that this is a good thing, but nonetheless, like, I don't know what police are gonna be there and what their motives are when they're there. I don't know if they're just gonna be wanting to disrupt this peaceful protest just to start something. So I'm just very apprehensive, but I really want to go because this movement, like, means a lot to me personally, you know, and as a collective. And so I just really want to go, and I want to show my support, but I am very nervous. I'm anxious. Like, part of me was just like, forget it, I don't need to go. Like, you know, like, don't put yourself in that position. But it's just like, no, like, I want to stand with my people, you know, for this cause and stuff like that. And I know firsthand what it's like to experience being shot by a cop. So yeah, but yeah, I'm just gonna try to document some of the things that's going on. It's supposed to be, you know, they're registering people to vote and just having like testimonies, prayers. It's a vigil. They're doing like candlelit things like that. So it's just us getting together and empowering each other. And so yeah, I believe it's gonna be good. So I'm hoping for the best. No, forget hope. Hope is just, you know, like, I hope that it's gonna work. No, I know that the best is gonna happen. So yeah, stay tuned.
We fought our fight in silence, but the war's not done. No ground was gained, but the fear from our past howls in the wind. It's a foolish and a dangerous endeavor. It's a cut against the grain. It is not wise to go against the weather, just to get caught out in the rain. And through it all, your words remain like teardrops.
No more. Kings and queens, we have to start addressing each other as such. We are not hoes and niggas. We are kings and queens. No more. Before this is anyone's fight, it's ours. We are angry, as we should be. But what are we going to do when the smoke dies? What then? What are we going to do when the rallies stop, the protests stop? What then? In the words of our brother, Nipsey, the marathon continues. Never be too tired to stand up to oppression. Never be too tired to demand justice. Never be too tired to defend your brothers and sisters. We will fight till the wheels fall off, because that's what our ancestors did for us, and that's what we're gonna do for our children. We finish what we start. To our non-Black allies and to our white allies, thank you. We need you. We appreciate you. We see you. But I must say this, we need your support, but we need it in a way that we need to receive it, not in a way that you're comfortable giving it. This is your fight because justice for all and equality for all is the goal, right? This is your fight because you should care about other people. This is your fight because when one minority group rises, we all rise. This is your fight because without you, we aren't as strong. This is your fight because once upon a time, it was done without you, but it doesn't have to be done without you now. You're angry for us, as you should be. Murder should never be acceptable in any form. But what happens when the protests and the rallies stop? What happens when you reached your max on your social media posts? What happens when you need to take some time to detach? In the words of my brother Nipsey, the marathon continues. The fight isn't over until the right thing is the first thing that is done every single time. Small actions contribute to the overall result. A lot of you are showing your true colors right now. You're showing the type of person that you are today. I don't care about what you did in the past, what you didn't do in the past. What are you doing right now? Are you taking a stand right now? Are you showing us your true colors in your heart right now? Because the present is what makes the difference for the future. We welcome you into the fold, but what you do with your influence is what's going to determine if you stay there. How you choose to protect and serve people who do not look like you will determine the type of person that you are. In closing, in the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Thank you.
My son's autism doesn't speak, and I'm the only one who knows what he has to say. And I imagine that someone needs this melanin to pop to help start their day, because I'm black girl magic, and another black girl not rising to the occasion will be tragic, because unfortunately carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders has become habit, like we're sprinkled in pixie dust. Bring back men like Huey P. It's a must, and trust if he need me to ride, I will, because I've always had his back. That is still our history, but that is a fact. Black man, I need you to remember that. I rise because Sojourner said I'm the only one who knows the truth, and this blood that flows through my bloodline is living proof that I was put here in this revolution to fight. She said you're the only one that still got the coordinates to get our people through the Underground Railroad to the drinking gourd at night. I rise to help those who have lost sight continue to fight, alright? Because this revolution is being televised, it's being normalized to watch our people die. They're not even wearing a disguise. My people, open your eyes. It is time for us to rise, because like the Nation of Islam, I'm unapologetically black. And those who don't like it, can get the boot. In the words of Brother Duke, I'm more concerned with black suffering than white guilt. I'm more concerned with black suffering than white guilt. I'm a black woman built out of fine diamonds and silk. I stand on the back of some strong women, diamonds in the rough. I'm Michelle Obama tough. I rise because they don't think they had enough. This is our time, let's reclaim it like Auntie Maxine. Black women been voting, we been popping, we been on the scene. Condoleezza Rice, Barbara Jordan, just to name a few. Check IG file, let me know what you find when you through. They trying to take real African flowers and turn us into common everyday roses. They lying to the world. They portraying us as only being loud, ghetto, and drama filled. They say we trying to tear down there, which we help struggle to build. They trying to pull up the roof to stop the growth, but they forgot that we are both. We are women. We are the backbone. We are the seed from which all this has grown. And you ask me why do I rise, and I say where do I begin? I am the fist in the air. I am the big house that makes you step in the tops and stare. I take water and turn it into food. I am the beef, I'm the glue. I am black gold. I am woman in bold. I'm the woman who would throw herself on the slave block to make sure her king wasn't sold. I am dynamic and I can be anything. I'm these raindrops to tell you to take preparation for this storm I'm about to bring. And in the words of my sister Maya, I rise, I rise, I rise. Thank y'all.
I won't stay silent, even without air in my lungs. I'll stand my ground, and I won't run from the guns. Can you hear the people marching louder than the drums? Can you hear the people coming louder than the drums? Can you hear the people marching louder than the drums? Can you hear the people coming? There's a war to be fought. We must stand and fight, 'cause time is of the essence, and freedom's within our sights.
they're going to be violent. And whenever the people are violent, they are provoked, agitated, and instigated. But I don't believe on today no one came to burn anything down, to destroy, damage, or disrespect this historic West Side. But I believe in my heart people came to say to America and to those who are in power and to those who have been the real violent ones for so long that, hey, hey, ho, ho, your racist system has got to go. And we're also sick and tired of being killed, abused, choked, and murdered by those who claim to serve and protect. Would that be correct? Is anyone sick and tired of this police terrorism? Now notice I didn't say brutality, because we are past, somebody say past, being brutal. And to be honest, it was never brutal, it was terror from the very beginning. And because of that terror, we have all developed triggers, y'all know the word. We got all of it, all the alphabets in our head. PTSD, mental health illnesses, and paranoia. So when you see folks rising up in ways that are destructive, it's because the mind has been tapped out. So what you're seeing is the process of the brain reacting to all of the trauma. Am I right? So don't lose your energy focusing and judging on those who choose to express themselves in a more aggressive way of protesting. They want you to be concerned with target and lose focus of the fact that we are the targets.
Hey.
We have been targets. Just being black in itself is the target. So don't come to me complaining to talk about Minister Stretch. I'm tired of them riding and burning stuff down, and don't mention the fact that people are being tired of being shot down. Dr. King said a riot is the language of the unheard. And what has America failed to hear? America has failed to hear us. Somebody say hear us. And after years of being ignored, people will get creative in how they choose to get your attention. It's not my style, and it's not my approach. I can even disagree, but I definitely don't condemn. What I condemn is police who shoot us in the back. What I condemn is police who sit on our necks for 5+ minutes. Y'all don't hear me. What I condemn is 2 white supremacists who kill black men while jogging in the name of a citizen's arrest. How you gonna put me under a citizen's arrest? You under arrest. Doggone. What I condemn is politicians who are too afraid to speak truth to power because they don't want to sacrifice their re-election. What I condemn is pastors, preachers, and faith leaders who are too afraid to stand with us in the streets because they fear losing their congregations. But let me tell you something. If you're scared to speak the truth because you don't want to lose re-election, you already lost. If you're scared to be a pastor and speak up in your congregation, you already lost it. If you're scared to lose your family, you already lost it. Somebody said, I'm getting fired up. What I condemn is that's not getting justice. What I condemn is that's being called free but still being treated like slaves. That's what I condemn. So don't tell me how upset you are. People are looting, burning and rebelling. Focus on the fact that this war was not started by us. They started the fire because of injustice, and it would be justice to put the fire out. Don't allow the police or anyone else to make you think any different. They refuse to hold themselves accountable. They make excuses for doggone everything. And that's to make you think that the one that's wrong is you. They try to get you to meet with them, work with them, partner with them. So they gotta be thinking they're not the opposition. This ain't personal to no police officer, but the truth must be spoken. The system of racism in America is not a friend, and it's never been a friend. and it's been rebelling towards us for hundreds of years. Remember that slavery had people that look like me as property. So understand, like anyone else, I want peace and love. But what you see is the outpouring, say outpour, of years of oppression. Like Malcolm said, the chickens are coming home to roost. Now you say, Minister Stretch, 2 wrongs don't make a right. And I agree, but it was never 2 wrongs. It's always been 1 wrong, and that's been on the side of law enforcement, racism, and white supremacy. So once again, focus on who started this all. Yes, when they go low, we should go high. But how does not mean being passive? No. Act like we don't see what's going on? No. How does that mean be silent and just accept this mistreatment and terrorism? How it means standing up for justice, speaking up for mistreatment, protecting your own community. How it means being your brother and your sister's keeper. Yes, how it will always mean being respectful, loving, and kind. But don't allow those principles to hold back your frustration for those who are in the wrong. Speech law all over. Wait a minute. Somebody say no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. So, wait a minute. There's a lot of papers up here. Somebody make some noise. Let me hear you, ain't no love. All right, I'm back. Thank you, sister. I appreciate you. So, here we are, protesting, speaking out and standing against hatred, bigotry, white supremacy, racism, police terrorism. For many, this is your first rally. Any first timers? And for some, they've been down this road before. I believe, though, that on today, at the end of this road may be justice. I believe that at the end of this road may be peace. But we have to stay on the road to get to the end. For those that's been doing this work, don't be upset that more folks are standing up now. Be excited for them. Sometimes it takes certain things to get us up. Somebody say it's time to get up. And in this case, it took names like Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, George Floyd for the blinders to come off, for hearing to come to our ears, for a voice to come to our mouths. Now we are all seeing clearly now, hearing well, and speaking loud because we now understand enough is enough. How long are we supposed to just take this mistreatment from law enforcement? How long are we supposed to live in fear of white folks? How long are we going to just sit and not get involved with changing this country for the betterment of our people? I'll tell you, not long. Not long at all, because God, the Most High, the Creator, is lifting up the people, rising up the spirits, sparking up our minds to a higher level of consciousness. Can I get an amen? Amen. Folks was now blind, but now they can see. Come on, somebody. I ain't come to preach, but was once lost, but now they're found. And what do you see? They see that black life has no value in this country. We can sing for you, run up and down a court for you, throw a ball for you, but that means nothing when white officers can sit on our necks for 5 minutes and hear us say, we can't breathe. What else do we see? We see that white means privilege, and black means unfortunate. And now that you have found, what did you find? I found, somebody say I found. Courage. Your voice. Your legs. And you found folks to stand with you. On that note, make some noise. But don't allow this amazing grace moment to be an awful situation. What do you mean, Minister Stretch? Well, I don't want you to allow the fear to put blinders back on you. No more turning a blind eye. If we can't rely on the police to protect us, then we have to protect ourselves. If you see a situation that's not right, speak up, stand up, and correct it. That's the right, the moral, and the best thing for you to do. And before I close, I want to say to the Nevada officers, it's not about you. It's about us getting justice. We don't owe you anything. Not a meeting, not a treaty. It's not about you. Las Vegas Metro may not be like other cities, and I'm not really concerned with that. Because Metro has killed unarmed black folks like other cities, and that can't be ignored. Now I get it. You don't want to be painted with a broad brush and get the backlash from other cities. Well, if that's the case, then tell the truth. Your system has done and is still doing what other cities are doing. And at the end of the day, you are still connected to the same system that oppresses us. You may not have joined knowing you was a part of something oppressive, and you may not have malice in your individual heart, but it's bigger than you. See, the police were slave catchers during slavery, and those seeds are still manifesting. Stop and frisk. Bogus public call stops. So realize you are walking in a tradition that's always been opposition to the people. I'm not saying you as a person, but the organization as a whole you represent has been our greatest threat. And if you won't change, officer, speak up. Stand up and help to abolish that system that you represent. I have no hate towards no police officer as an individual, but I do indeed dislike the system of policing and how it abuses the people. So understand it's not personal, because it's bigger than your uncle who's a cop, your cool brother who's a cop. It's about the system of policing. And being a cop of color is not much better because the knowledge that you have is still rooted in racism. It's about systems, and that goes for white supremacy and racism. You may not be a racist personally, but you represent a system that represents white supremacy because you are white. So it's your choice to go with it or go against it. So neither group should be offended when people express, respectfully or indifferent, how upset they are. You should respond with love and understanding. You may not agree with how some folks stood up, but that's okay. Some things ain't my style either, but I can still be compassionate. So, where's your compassion? Where's your love and where's your understanding? Don't make it about you, officer and white person who's offended. Make it about justice. Make it about peace. Make it about love. Make it about Breonna Taylor or George Floyd, Freddie Gay. Make it about them individuals. So don't be loud about George Floyd, but be quiet, officer, about Keith Childress Jr., Tessie Bomb Fireman, Brian Williams, who was all killed by Las Vegas Metro. So to the officers, it's not personal. Understand, this was started by the police, and you all have to be a part of that change by giving us justice, point blank, period. And while you're doing that, we will be organizing for justice, because we are done asking. We're starting to demand. Somebody say demand. And as I close, I say to you, it's not personal, it's revolution. Now to the people, I say rise up. I say rise up. I say stand up. I say speak up. Because you don't have the luxury to be on the sidelines anymore. It's 2020 and black life still has no value. That's why the oppressor can kill us like no big deal, view us as criminal, treat us less than a dog, and get away with it. So to the allies, if you say you love black lives, act like it. Don't be out here today with a sign and be ghosts next week. Don't just show up to a protest today and not work your butt off for justice tomorrow. If you see us being harassed by the police, do something about it with your privilege. As a white lady, if I'm being harassed, just your presence will make that officer get his act right. If you don't believe me, try it. You don't need no violence, no nothing. Just stand there and say, hi, I'm Heather Johnson, or I'm Susie May. He gonna back the hell up and say, what's going on? Somebody say what's going on. To my allies of color, We know you catch hell too, brown man, yellow man, red man, but you gotta speak up too. And you gotta stand up for your black brothers and sisters. To my black family, we must first understand that black life will never matter to our enemy until it matters to each other. They say, well, why would I care about killing them? They don't kill one another anyway. Now, I don't think it's right because they created the conditions for us to kill one another. But it's reality. Somebody say it's reality. So we must begin to lift up one another, come together with black folks, support black business, build up the black community. Is that right? Because when you know yourself, you can love yourself. And when you love yourself, you can love others. Like the great philosopher Whitney Houston said, learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Y'all know the song. So on today I say we deserve to live. We deserve to live. But that must first resonate in black folks. Do you understand? No more saying the B word to your black sisters, brothers. No more calling yourself a nigger. Come on, somebody. No more being a trap queen. Just be a queen. You understand? Now, I know y'all a lot about allies. We say the N-word too. I'm asking y'all to be the first ones to boycott that word. I don't care how you flip it. I know you say it's a negative, it's a positive. No. You take poison and put it in crystal, it's just poison crystal. So I say we shall overcome on today. And I'm done. But I'll leave you with this. We shall overcome on today. But like James Brown said, we got to all come over. So on today, I charge you on today to make a pledge to yourself that you are going to step it up for the community. Every Saturday, my organization, we on the west side, we on the east side, we giving out food, tissue, water, neighborhood patrols, giving out whistles. So I'm challenging you as an ally, start an organization that supports people of color and organize. Brown folks, I need to see y'all in the hood, in Hispanic neighborhoods, Latinx neighborhoods, organizing. White folks, Native Americans, I'm not saying you're not doing it, but I want you to make that pledge. I pledge. I pledge. Say your name. Pledge. From this day forward, I will strive to love myself as I love my brother and sister. Say your name. I pledge. From this day forward, I will organize. I will organize for the betterment of my people. Right fist in the air, the whole park, right fist in the air. I say your name. Pledge. From this day forward, I will have no fear. Not in my mind, not in my spirit, not in my heart. To speak up, stand up, whether in person or social media. I say your name. Pledge that I will be a change. Be a change that I want to see. May God bless you. May God keep you. Please stay and listen to the rest of our program.
Teardrops, teardrops, teardrops in a hurricane. Teardrops, teardrops, teardrops in a hurricane. Like a plane in the sky.